You're listening to IsReal News, 3 daily briefings on the Middle East and on global developments.
From IsReal News, this is the evening briefing for Monday, April 20th. Israel is preparing tonight for the possibility that talks between the United States and Iran could collapse. The Israeli Security Cabinet holds urgent discussions as the ceasefire between Israel and Iran approaches its end, amid growing concern that Tehran will refuse to give up key parts of its nuclear program. Israeli officials say they have passed detailed intelligence to Washington, showing that Iran is using the ceasefire period to rebuild military capabilities and reposition forces. One senior Israeli official told Israel's Channel 12 that every additional day without an agreement increases pressure on Iran economically, but also gives Tehran more time to restore military assets. Israeli leaders believe Iran is deliberately stalling, creating confusion and buying time while it struggles internally to agree on possible concessions. Officials are now considering several possible outcomes, including an extension of the talks, limited additional pressure, or another round of restricted military confrontation. Former Mossad chief Yossi Cohen is warning that Israel must not trust Iran, even if an agreement is reached. Speaking at a Memorial Day ceremony in Jerusalem, Cohen said the Iranians will continue to lie and that no ceasefire or agreement will change what he calls their fundamental ambitions. Cohen said Israel's recent military and intelligence successes do not mean the struggle is over. He said the country will continue to need sacrifice, determination, and vigilance in the months ahead. There are also signs Iran is preparing for the possibility that fighting could resume. Iranian Quds Force commander Ismail Khani has reportedly traveled to Iraq in recent days to meet with leaders of pro-Iranian Shiite militias. An Iraqi political source says the purpose of the visit is to coordinate and prepare those militias in case the ceasefire ends and war resumes, according to Israeli reports. During the conflict, the militias launched attacks on American targets in Iraq and elsewhere in the region. The report says Iranian Revolutionary Guard officers closely supervised those militia operations. Officials believe Khani's visit is meant to ensure the militias are ready if mediation efforts by Pakistan fail. Yemen's Houthi rebels are also signaling they are prepared for renewed fighting. Saudi media report tonight that Pakistan's prime minister has asked both Washington and Tehran to extend the ceasefire for another 2 weeks. President Donald Trump says he is prepared to meet directly with Iran's leaders, and an American delegation is now on its way to Pakistan. Financial markets are reacting to the renewed uncertainty. U.S. stocks close slightly lower, while oil prices rise sharply. The Dow finishes nearly unchanged. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ both fall modestly, while the Russell 2000 reaches a new record high. Oil prices surged after President Trump said the United States has seized an Iranian cargo ship in the Gulf of Oman and warned he is prepared to destroy all power plants and bridges in Iran if no agreement is reached before the ceasefire expires later this week. Crude oil rose sharply, with U.S. benchmark prices up nearly 7% and Brent crude climbing more than 5%. Those are the latest headlines from IsReal News.
Follow IsReal News for 3 daily briefings. Fast, factual, and to the point.